cherry blossoms. It's springtime, so I think it's already like the petals and the blossoms already being blown by the wind. So now I think it's going to last for like possibility. I'm not sure if it's going to last for another week, but maybe a few days. As quick as the petals and the cherry blossoms comes, it's also quick that one day they're all just going to be blown off by the wind. That's how all these cherry blossoms petals in here. So I wanted to channel a message, and we're going to see if I am right today. You know, like energy has been high low, but my name is Melody, aka Kitty Cat. Let's go. I'm modulating my voice. I hope you can hear me, because we are currently trying to borrow some space, but I wanted to give you these cherry blossoms. Let's go. Calling on my spirit guides, my guardian angel, the assistance of the higher power and the spirit of the universes. We're going to channel messages, possible energies, advice for those who's going to need to hear this, spirit guys, for our twin flame soulmate future spouse journey, for my collective place. What do we need to hear today? What is going on with our journey? Guidance, protection, blessing, and abundance, and peace and good health for everyone, please. Thank you. So try. I'm right here. Oh my gosh, I just ladder whatever foundation last minute. Okay, what can I understand in here, spirit guys? What's the channel message? I can see tarot oracle messages in advance, but when you're going to be using your energy and life force, well, that's the reason, like, you know what, sometimes it's not easy when we have a mortal body. Let's go. What can I understand in here? You already know the answer. That's it. Why are we even channeling if we already know the answer, spirit guides? I mean, spirit guide says you might already know who your future spouse is, or you might already need to really dig deeper and check in. If you are highly intuitive, you might already know the answers. Where is your life path? What are you going to do if you're someone have a foggy mind and confused? I think universe is already trying to give you the signs, the clarity. Who's your future spouse? Who do you want as a future spouse? What do you want to do for work, or what are your choices? I mean, I know that in this life we have options, we have choices, but I think what I understand in here, especially for those who have highly evolved like us in this collective, you already know. Follow your inner compass, your inner intuition, because the answer is already there. Like sometimes you're looking for everywhere, where in fact the answer is already right in front of you. Like search is over, something like that. Like why you going to confuse yourself or something like that, when in fact you might already know what you're looking for. It's already looking right in front of you all along, something like that. So what is going on with the, maybe that applies with the feminine. I mean, I think there's a feminine who is very gifted and highly evolved here, and you might be someone who's trying to attract like the best career for you, or who is the right person for you. Spirit guide says the right person for you could be successful, could be someone stable and abundant, and someone who wants to be physically, emotionally, and mentally available for you. Like, this is not impossible, because we've been here in this journey. I mean, I don't think like we're going to just be lying towards each other and going to give each other full soap. That's the reason, like, I could do a lot more, but I really tried to hold on into this journey, because I was trying to find the answers the same as you are. So if you are someone who's like feeling like, you know, like the blockages, it really got you down, it was insane, because when you're trying to look for answers, I feel like there was a fog and a mist that's like blurring your vision, blurring all the answers. But that's just illusion, because you already know the answer. So you already know what you want to do, you already know who you want, you might already have met, or you might already be looking at your future spouse, or maybe your future spouse is part of your soul tribe, and also already like revolving, you're already orbiting into each other's world, something like that. So anyway, my name is Melody, aka Kitty Cat. I can see tarot oracle messages in advance. We are in a live stream. I do not control this. So what I can see today, let me understand. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm going to start off. I want to be consistent. I have been like this. If you do not know me, I have been like this for the last 7 years. So I have been channeling with superhuman, supernatural ability for the last 7 years. I'm just a little channel, keeping low, keeping quiet, because why am I going to be putting myself out there when I need the answers? So anyway, that's the reason like I am here. Okay, so I am seeing King of Pentacles, King of Cups. Ooh, if this is like masculine, very handsome, very loving, abundant, could be successful, very stable, like someone who gives good advice, like something like that, or hard worker. Okay, and where is the feminine? Well, you gotta go after your dreams. You gotta know how to fight for what you want, fight for your dreams, and believe in yourself and believe in your dreams as well. What's the point in trying to manifest every freaking full moon, or going to be saying law of affirmation if you don't even believe it's going to happen to you? I mean, if it's like if you're going to do law of attraction, believe that there's a possibility that your dreams can come true, or your prayers are going to be answered by God and universe. So let's see what else. Queen of Pentacles. See, you gotta be the match for this special person. Like you have to, like you gotta learn to fall in love with yourself. So whoever you're attracting is going to manifest in your life, and you're going to attract that person who's really going to love you because you already love yourself, something like that. I think you're going to have traditional values. Okay, so anyway, we're going to get into that. So I am seeing, like I said, King of Pentacles, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Page of Swords. So someone could be watching you, someone's eye could be on you, like a very special person. They could be public figure, I don't know, but someone has caught, you caught someone's eye, something like that. Someone is looking at you, or you could be someone like being drawn to a special person. Okay, so Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. Wow, okay, Two of Wands, Four of Wands. Just take note whatever I'm trying to tell you, because there's 78 and 79 in the deck. I'm trying to tell you exactly what we might see, and then that's how I know that our channeled message is on point and consistent. So Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. Yeah, I like this message here. There's marriage, there's stability, there's like meeting each other, finding each other, first meeting. I am seeing it, I am feeling it. So even there was like some kind of blockages, it's like going to manifest in physical reality. I know it, I feel it. I'm going to go with my intuition anyway. So major arcana, spirit guides, what is going on here? Chariot, High Priestess, Lovers, and Justice. Okay, so well, yeah, trust your intuition, own your power, take back the control, take back your power, take back your energy, because you have the potential and the power to manifest all your desires and all your dreams to come true. If someone has been sending you black magic, well, sending back all this bad juju back to the sender. That's the reason, like, as a highly evolved souls, we've always been protective. Others going to be saying like we've gone insane, but no, this is the journey of highly evolving souls. We are really hypersensitive, especially with, like, you know, negative energy, and so we don't want that. And that's the reason, like, You know, you can see others like doing Reiki healing, crystal healing, going to do grounding like I do. I do traditional grounding. I go by nature, like see the cherry blossoms in front of the ocean, because that's they are my healer. The universe is my healer. Fire, earth, air, and water. Okay, so what else? I think that's it. We are in a live stream. How are you guys? How are you? Let's see. I'm going to use the ethereal. I'm going to use this ethereal tarot today. And I do not, no, there's no marks and there's no tricks, because like I said, I have been here for 7 years. I'm not going to pour my life force and my energy and going to have like crazy people going. But you know what? I am thankful for all the beautiful view, beautiful places that we've been. I've take you around, but I gotta take care of myself as well, that we're not going to cause into trouble. So anyway, I just really want to show you the cherry blossoms, and I am happy that we get to like channel here today. Okay, so let's do, if I am right, I am right. If not, well, gotta meditate. But at least universe knows that I am trying, because I've really been struggling hard. I've been really like hurting, and I was really struggling, and the world is not helping as well, when in fact we should be peaceful, we should be abundant, we should be successful. And then why is the world all chaotic right now? I do not understand. But anyway, hang in there, Soul Tribe. And if you are new to my channel, you're welcome over here, but no negativity. I've been already through a lot. My collective already been through a lot. We don't need any more chaos and negativity. So like I said, there's no marks, no tricks. And I've always been honest. So that's the reason like I try to show to you that it's not controlled. I told you already what we're going to see, but I close my eyes anyway. I mean, right now I'm wearing a glasses, but should I take off my glasses? I hope there's no like, I don't look like a raccoon, because okay, if you are you know, if you are familiar with tarot, this is the ethereal tarot, and like I already told you, I'm going to close my eyes anyway when I'm going to channel. I am ready. Spirit guides, are you here? Let's go. Okay, let's go to work, spirit guides. We are in a live stream. It's my channeled message right today, because I already channeled. My guides are here. Let's go. Okay, spirit guides, channeled message please. Thank you so much. Let's go. Channeled message please, spirit guides. Is my channeled message right today. High Priestess. Trust your intuition. Whatever I'm trying to tell you is on point. 200 million, billion, trillion% superhuman, alien intuition. What did I tell you? High Priestess, what you are seeking, you already know. You might already know your future husband. You already might know what you want to do with your life path, with your gifts. You might already know who you want to be as your future spouse. And you might be someone really drawn to a person, but that person could be your twin flame or your soulmate, and you are right. High Priestess, as I am already trying to tell you, superhuman intuition, superhuman intelligence for 7 years in the making. That's it. Welcome. Welcome back, kitty cat. But I never left. I have never left anyway. So, High Priestess, that's it. How much am I worth, Forbes? Can you pay $1 trillion to the universe to have superhuman superpower? Mind power is a unique ability. I don't know. But why are we struggling right now? I do not understand. Why am I going to be here with superhuman powers, and I'm going to be speaking about peace, good health, and love, when in fact other people with power and status and money, they're supposed to make this world better. and better for everyone, for immigrants and non-immigrants. I am an immigrant, and this immigrant is a superhuman. So anyway, I want to cry because it's not supposed to be like this world shouldn't be struggling, especially America. USA is very hostile to everyone right now. Who is going to making like a specific country like this? Not supposed to be like that, because fire, earth, and water. There's a universe in here, and God who owns everything, every rock, every creature, every flower, everything. You're just, because you're sitting on power and politics and money, you think you own everything. Not even your health, not even your life, you don't own it. You are sitting on it right now. But once my universe and God's going to come in, where are you going to be? So get yourself together, because it's not supposed to be like that. Why would a superhuman going to be speaking about whatever, when in fact superhuman is supposed to be the one sitting on $1 trillion, not going to be here struggling and going to be saying, how can we gain peace, how can we love each other, how can we have good health, how can we sleep better at night. It's not supposed to be like that. Humanity is supposed to love each other, because you're human. You need to stick together. What if you're going to have a superhuman in here and it's going to cause chaos and apocalypse in your earth? That's what you don't understand. So let's go, spirit guys. Okay, so what is going on here? Clarification, please. We're already right. Spirit guys, universe, we're already right. Let's go. Clarification, please. Okay, there's a lot in my hand. Okay. Channel message, please, spirit guys. Thank you so much. We're on point today. Seven of Cups is all about choices, what you need to do, but you already know. Don't get distracted. That's what I'm already trying to say. Ace of Pentacles. See, some of you might have problem with money. Who doesn't have problem with money? I'm broke like you. That's why I said, why can't a superhuman be having a lot of money instead of struggling in here and still going to be saying, okay, how can we be healthy? How can we be peaceful? So you already know what you need to do when it comes to your spiritual gifts or your career. So you gotta learn to have some kind of self-introspection, because the High Priestess, you're digging deep inside you, you're going inward. While the Hermit, they're going outward to do some self-reflection and going hermit mode, like going to the cave or something to find some answers. The High Priestess is opposite, because she's very intuitive, she's very powerful, and she's going to go into the journey deep into herself, deep into her inner wisdom, because she's been already blessed by the ancient wisdom. So this is who we are in this collective. If you are confused right now because you are here in the human world, that's why I'm trying to say, don't get distracted. So anyway, I see this Ace of Pentacles as abundance as well, financial windfall. It could mean that maybe money situation could get better as well. Or if this is a person, like I said, this person could be stable, abundant. I've already been channeling the King of Pentacles. So anyway, give me a second, soul child. I need to put my glasses on because it's kind of glary right now. I know we are here under the cherry blossoms. I still see the Ace of Pentacles as good luck. And if that is a person, maybe they got distracted. If that's your future spouse, maybe they got distracted, like they thought they have a lot of options, when in fact they should know that you are their counterpart. I mean, this is a twin flame soulmate future spouse channel message. So I guess we need to like connect it with love, something like that, with love message. So you could be connecting with a person who's a hard worker and possibility entrepreneur or into business or something like that, or that's been their focus, ambition and money and career. That's always been on their mind. That's been their life. So where do you come in here? And maybe you are someone like trying to manifest your person in your life and then had a hard time with your first meeting, fated meeting, or how to get together into this physical realm. So let's go, spirit guides. Okay, channel message please, clarification please, spirit guides. What is going on here? Oh, 1 second. I'm closing my eyes anyway. Okay, clarification please, spirit guides. Sorry about that because, ooh. Four of Swords. Ooh, there's a lot of people involved. Tests and challenges. Choose your battles wisely. Someone competitive. I think this is the problem of your future spouse. They need to recharge themselves. They're always into the battlefield. There's so much chaos. They need to rest. They need to recuperate and recover themselves. Because see, this is like in the middle of the battlefield. It feels like in the gladiator arena, like always fighting in there and doesn't know who they can trust. So these are the blockages why you and your future spouse are not together yet. They have so much in their plate that they forgot to, maybe they want to believe in love, but then in their world, obviously you weren't in their world if they even, like, you know, if they don't even try to come to you or something like that. So how is this, spirit guys? Because there's some blockages in here for like meeting or being together or getting together, or like, what is going on here, spirit guys? Okay, so is this masculine or is this future spouse going to get it together? Four of Cups, there's a lot of 444 indifference. Like I said, see, the blockages of this masculine could be ego, because they were ambitious. They were really like want to be successful in the material world. That's why the Ace of Pentacles. So anyway, let's see. Okay, the Four of Cups is discontentment, discouraged, or feeling bored. So someone is not happy. Someone is feeling empty here. Like the masculine could be someone very wealthy but very unhappy. And then the feminine, like you, already possibility, very gifted, and you already know. But then you're confused. Like why? Like your intuition is trying to tell you, but why? Like it's like nothing is happening on the physical world, or like you thought you know something. I mean, there's a feminine here. You're contradicting yourself. You are very much confused. That's why before I even touch tarot, I already told you the answer. You already know the answer that you seek. You might already know that, or you might already be looking at your future spouse who needed to work on themselves, because there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of challenges, there's a lot of chaos. Maybe this person has hurt you, or ghosted you, or walked away from you, or simply been not doing anything for this connection. So let's go, spirit guides. What is going on? So what does the feminine need to do, spirit guides? Or what will the masculine do next? There's a lot of 444. I cannot believe it. Back to back to back. Everything is 444 except the Emperor and the Four of Wands. Look, feminine, what you need to do, you need to let this thing let this connection naturally unfold. You gotta learn to trust the journey, trust the process, and take care of you. Because like the Four of Pentacles, that go of control issues, but then there's a feminine in here, like so afraid, like you are feeling like alone and lonely. Is there someone coming for you? You're holding on too tight for something you do not understand anyway. So let go of control issues. You cannot force yourself with anyone who does not know how to fight for you, but you might already know something. But the 444 is supposed to be abundance and balance. But obviously right now all the negative 444 is coming out. So that there's some imbalances here, unhealthy imbalance between the masculine and the feminine. So there's a unhealthy and toxic imbalance between you and your future spouse. And that's the reason like we've been here forever and ever for 7 years to be exact. So Soul Tribe, I've been trying to channel a message 5 days, 6 days a week for many years. And a person can only do so much when it comes to funds, because we need money to get around for fare when we get hungry, when I'm still human, I'm still mortal, okay? So you cannot just let me stand in here and go around like F to the world or something like that, and then I can't even function. See, this is Wi-Fi as well. So anyway, but we are trying to use our resources and our energy, and it's not like I was invisible, you know, I'm still here. So, but it really drove me, like, I developed mental anxiety, I developed like bad mental health, like I was really in so much pain. So I hope you can understand why I have to pull back my energy on like not channeling 5 days a week, harnessing supernatural energy. But with your pick a card, I don't mind, because see, at least it's an interactive reading. But I think I never really left you. We just have to like make sure as well that I don't get insane, because anyone who's been doing what I have been doing for the last 7 years, it can drive someone insane. I'm not just someone who's going to be picking cards and going to tell you that that's your energy right there. That could have been just so easy. But I'm not going to be fighting with any other of these tarot readers, whatever. You do what you do if you feel cold in your journey. They've been giving so much of their time, their energy, and that's a lot of effort as well. So for someone who really feel called to have their life purpose like that, like, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I just want to tell you as well, Soul Tribe, that you need to be careful what you feed in your mind, because as I am here as well with superhuman, supernatural ability, I also need to be careful what comes out in my mouth and what I feed into you. And I'm very responsible for whatever words that come in my mouth, but lying is not my game. I have never lied to you. So anyway, others going to be saying, yeah, I've gone insane. Well, at the end of the day, who's going to be left standing in here? Because I'm standing with God and universe, and there's no lie here. And I'm very religious as well. So I'm very religious prior to finding my spiritual gift. So I do not know how to explain and to defend myself. But I am here now. What we're going to do, and technically I don't need tarot to channel your message, but I do not know how I connected myself to all the tarot and oracles or something like that. So Spirit guys, can I have a few more please? And I think this is it. Okay. Hangman, unhealthy imbalance. Like I said, there was delay, pause, blockages, especially in your connection, or this masculine needing to work on themselves, because it's like their life's always upside down. So you think like you are there, like waiting forever and ever, and that's what's happened here. I'm not making it up, but you think like I'm giving you false hope. I don't think so. No one is giving false hope here, because I developed superhuman ability just to do supernatural channeling. Why do we need to have supernatural, superhuman, superpower just to find our future spouse? That's super insane. You know, when others going to marry and going to say, oh, they're my soulmate, you're my soulmate. They don't even have superpowers. And they just say, oh, I just know when I saw you, or you just know when you know. Like, seriously, how easy could that be? And then I am here like going to be squeezing my mind, going to go insane just so to channel, just so to see who is our future spouse, who is this person who's supposed to be our divine counterpart, why would they put us here in this situation right now? How messed up could that be? So anyway, maybe this person, I don't know, if you are someone like dealing with a lot of conflict and haters as well, there's a lot of mess here. Maybe someone has backstabbed you, someone did not believe you, someone is putting a lot of blockages between you and your future spouse. There could be black magic, there could be a lot of naysayers, a lot of bad juju and negative people, could be toxic people, family and friends. I do not know, there's a lot involved in here. I am so sorry, but I know how that feels because we have walked on that territory, no matter how insane and bad, but we know exactly how that goes. When we are here like wanting to be pure in heart, mind, soul, body, spirit, we're not even into fame, money and fortune, and then now they're just going to, like all these snakes, going to be laughing at us why we are like this. Well, check that out, because we're going to be telling the truth till the end anyway, and they're not going to be winning. That's why the justice, karma is going to be served, justice will be served. Universe, there's a higher court right there. So anyway, anyone cannot be attacking and provoking highly evolving souls like us. Why? Because karma are with us. They're going to be provoking and attacking us. Well, karma be with them, bad karma anyway. So karma is going to come back to them. So anyway, whoever did not believe you, whoever is trying to like make fun of you or insinuate a lot of negativity in your life, I do not know what else to tell you, but you're very special soul, especially if you're a feminine who has been hurt a lot. No one's supposed to be like putting you in the dark like that, especially if you're already evolving as a like gifted and special, extraordinary soul. I don't know how else to describe, because you're different. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be yourself. You cannot be pretending who you are not, because I guess in this mortal world you want to keep up, you want to be seen, you want to be heard, and then that's the reason like you were trying to pretend who you're not, just so someone, like whoever you're trying to like catch the attention. Yeah, we're not going to be pretending. Spirit guide says stay authentic, because we're not going to be wearing the self mask or something like that. Either your person's going to see you, love you, understand you, and be fighting for you or compassionate with you, or not at all. Why are you going to lower yourself and lower your standards to someone who's very toxic, who's going to be losing here? You know that you are being called to a higher purpose, to a higher life path, or to like be a better person, upgraded version of you. The more you're not going to be evolving, the more you're going to be pretending, the more you're going to be keeping up with the Joneses, or just keeping up just so someone toxic is going to see you. You're the one who's going to suffer. So we're not going to do that. Forget them all. But anyway, but hopefully our future spouse is going to recognize that we are here too. We can only guide them like the shining light, illumination, whatever, but at the end of the day, it is their journey. They have a choice. They have a law of free will. They have a choice what they want to do with themselves. They have a choice if they want to pursue you and be with you. So something like that. But you know, we are here. Since we are gifted and highly evolved, then of course, if that's our counterpart in there, why are they going to be running around? Why are they going to be running around with everyone else, when in fact their counterpart is just right here, possibly looking, you're possibly like just in front of them, looking at them or watching them or something, and then they're like all over the place, like so messed up, because there's a confused masculine here, very chaotic, erratic, confused. No matter what the success, no matter what the money, if you're not happy and you're not doing the right choices, what good does it give you? Nothing. You can even take the money under the ground when they bury you. No. So anyway, let's see. Spirit guys, can I have a few more, please? Emperor, see, 444 is here. I tell you, the 444 Emperor came. All the 4444 came. So see, Emperor is supposed to fight for you. Need to be your warrior and strength. See, I tell you, who is your Emperor? Supposed to be your protector. Supposed to be the one who's not going to hurt you. Supposed to be like a person who will be there for you. The Emperor is every king. But why they take on so much battles when in fact what's really important is how to love you, how to fight for you, how to take care of you. Because why they're going to be fighting for something else, taking care of everyone else, when in fact the most important thing is you. Strength. And then look, the strength is someone gentle, very kind, soft-spoken, very pure soul. So what now? Why is this Emperor cannot even see you? I don't know. But see, I already knew anyway that what we are manifesting here, like even the King of Pentacles or the King of Cups, supposed to be very loving, successful. So this Emperor could be attractive. He embodies every king. So he's noble, royalty, successful, abundant. I used to really jump a lot when I see this Emperor, but I cannot believe this. There's a lot of 444 in here because even the Emperor is 4-4 and the strength. Well, I can still see union here because I still see the strength as marriage as well. King of Swords. Wow. So anyway, I cannot I cannot help looking underneath what's underneath, but King of Swords is aloof, mysterious, someone disciplinarian, also a good communicator. Maybe this is a person who who's a fighter, who can communicate well, but when it comes to feelings, just like the Emperor, they have problem expressing their feelings, their emotions. Maybe these persons did not grow up in a very loving environment, or like I said, maybe this person has worked all their life and the world that they built around them does not know love, because you are supposed to be the one who going to bring love into their life, or at least you're supposed to be the one that this person need to love and need to protect and need to take care of. Because the Emperor, look, why are you going to be fighting so much battles everywhere? What are you fighting for? What kind of purpose is that? Like something like that. I mean, if you're going to be fighting for something, at least, like I said, choose your battles wisely. You're going to put your energy in there, like, oh, whatever, time, effort, energy, whatever, and then it's so useless, non-relevant. So this masculine needing to evolve, needing to grow up, because I feel like, see, maybe they put so much chaos into their life because they were never the right people. They were never the right one. And why now? Especially when the feminine is so different from the people that this masculine has been revolving themselves into. See, the feminine, she is coming as high priestess, and the strength, she's introverted, she is someone who has done his shadow work, she's simply like not materialistic, and yeah, she was just right here. Usually the strength has the infinity. She just wants to be around good people, good community, and her significant other, and her divine counterpart, or her twin flame and her soulmate, and possible like to be happy together. And you know what? It's so hard to be saying, oh, true love, happily ever after, but I still believe on it. I cannot really say that it's not possible, because universe trying to say, you are a child of love, divine feminine. I am so sorry if this journey is not so easy. It's been so difficult for you and for a lot of us here in this collective. But like I already said, Soul Tribe, you know, universe is trying to say what you're seeking for is already right in front of you. Or this message also applies to the masculine. Why are you going to be fighting so much battles? Why are you going to be running away? Why are you denying, when in fact whoever is meant for you, or your divine counterpart, your twin flame soulmate, is already right in front of you? Why are you making things complicated when it's supposed to be not complicated? You're just putting a lot of complexities, when in fact the feminine is so simple, and she's kind, and she's loving. And why are you going to put chaos into her life like that? It's not supposed to be that way. But anyway, I think like that's the reason when we were here, I was hurt as well, Soul Tribe, because see, I thought like being in this journey is not going to put me into like the rabbit hole. Like I was just talking to my friend and sister the other day. I mean, I was just talking to her like yesterday actually, and she said I should change I should change my YouTube channel to Surviving into the Rabbit Hole, because I said, you know, like her Park Avenue place is right next to Alice in Wonderland. I'm supposed to go there today. Maybe tonight I'll go there. But anyway, she said you should like change your channel to Surviving into the Rabbit Hole, because I told her that I don't know, I feel like Alice in Wonderland, I just like fell into the rabbit hole and we gotta learn to be surviving in there. But there's the Mad Hatter there, there's the White Bunny. I take you a lot into Alice in Wonderland every time. But Soul Tribe, I hope you resonate with the reading, and if not, well, I don't know what to say, because I really want to channel like using my intuition. But I do also try to give you the pick a card. Yesterday I was in the grasses here in Queens. I was trying to like, you know, do tree piles, and it was quite windy as well. So I hope you are well, Soul Tribe, because you might be thinking, where's Melody, where's Kitty Cat? Well, Kitty Cat is going crazy and in pain and sick. I was really sick, and when I say sick, mentally, emotionally, and physically, yeah, so that's what I have been going through. And I just, you know, try to meditate and eat healthy, and try to like go around nature and you know, survive. So try. But why like this? Not supposed to be just surviving. We're supposed to be like happy, supposed to be loved, happy, protected, and taken care of. We're not supposed to be like be thrown in there. What kind of emperor are you? What kind of future spouse and soulmate and twin flame are you if you're going to like take care of all the other things that's not supposed to be relevant in your life? Because I think this is what I'm seeing right here, when in fact universe is trying to tell this masculine or your counterpart or your future spouse, you should take care of your person, you should take care of your divine feminine, you should love her, you should understand her, you should be fighting for her. You can be all crazy anywhere else but your divine feminine. So, and do you think you can hurt, like you think, I think like universe is trying to say, this person, or you might be connecting with someone who has hurt you, and they think like they can erase you, when in fact they're the ones going to be hurting first. They can never fool the universe and the world. They can just, maybe they can fool other people, They can fool themselves, but who are they fooling? They can never fool the world, or they can never fool our guides, God, universe, that's going to be watching us. Someone's watching us. How am I going to be channeling in advance intuition? No one knows. And no, I'm not lying. And who else is going to be seeing tarot in advance before touching it? And no, I am not attached to tarot, but I could see what tarot and oracle is going to come out. Like I have that gift, but the thing is, like, yeah, but why develop superpowers if what really matters is the person who's going to be connecting with us doesn't even try to fight for us. They're even the ones whose possibility going to feed us to the wolves or the sharks or something like that. It's not supposed to be that way. And then you think like, and then if people like this, if they're really bad people and they think they can erase you, well, how are they going to erase like a person who did not do anything wrong to them? And at the same time, there's karma who is fighting for us. So when karma doesn't knock, karma doesn't ask permission. And why are we going to be settling for that? Why are we going to end up going to be saying karma, karma, karma? It's not supposed to be like, you know, we're supposed to be here to love each other. I know that the universe is also trying to teach us to forgive ourselves and forgive others, but we are here with a human body. We get angry, and especially if you are someone constantly like putting at the end of the stick, and then they're like walking all over you, and you know, like not believing you, you get hurt, and your feelings get hurt. And I know how that feels because we all been walking this path. So, but you know, whoever is your soulmate and your twin flame, they have a choice. But I think this is the message here from universe. No matter how far you're going to be running and going to be denying, like you do not want to see like the answer, whatever, but it's already right in front of you. That's it, period. You can even unsee it. Maybe like, you know, because you are connecting with a person who has high ego, public image, or whatever. I don't know why. Can money buy love and happiness? No. So tribe, the reason too that I don't go channeling, and you saw me going live, that's a lot, that's mental insanity in there, because I was so hurt, I was so in pain. I do not know what bad energy, like there's a bitter taste in my mouth. And like I said, we're not going to be, we want a good person, we want a good man or a good woman to be with us, especially to be here with us in this journey. And I don't see our collective to be with any bad people, because see, I think this is the lesson here too in this journey, that we need to continue Soul Tribe. If you are someone who does not understand where you go from here because someone who's broken your heart, or someone like really put you in the dark, but you know, universe has always have your back. And if you like fell into the rabbit hole, you gotta learn to survive and pick yourself up in there. You gotta come back stronger. You cannot be like falling into the rabbit hole and then going to be saying, oh my God, that's it for you, it's over, that's the end, whatever. And then when you're going to be like that, who you going to satisfy? All the haters, naysayers, all these toxic people who does not want you to be happy. So you gotta come back up stronger and going to be fighting hard. And you're going to put people in their places, and then we'll see you later. And then after all, universe, God up above, guardians are here with us, and karma are here with us. So technically, we're always going to be the winning hand. anyone else who's going, they can only try to put you down, they can only try to erase you. But in this journey, no one is going to be winning but universe. So in our case, Soul Tribe, we gotta be attaching ourselves to the universe, because they are, and God up above, because they are our divine intervention, divine help, who's going to, you know, even if you are here going to be thinking like, oh, why you're so struggling, why you are trying to do everything that you can, and why. There's universe who can see everything. There's God who can see everything. I don't care if others going to be saying, oh, they don't even want to believe if God truly exists or something. Well, anyway, I don't think I'm going to be here anyway without God and universe, or without help from the high vibrational realm, because I do not condone bad energies. I do not work with toxic energies. And yeah, I don't think it's just going to be me, like on my brain, or self-evolving or something like that. We all have our origin, and we are not alone in the universe, period. So anyway, yeah, I've seen a spacecraft before. Me and my dog, we were standing underneath an alien spacecraft emitting this kind of green light in front of my mom's house in General Santos City. So I shared to you that story for a very long time, and I've seen I think I've seen a time traveler, because I've been looking up at the spacecraft forever and ever, and then pam, it just disappeared right in front of me, like pam, and then when it disappeared, the green light too is gone. I know I see something different, but you gotta experience stuff just so you're going to say that you know what you have seen. I've been checking my mental health. I've been checking myself as well if I've gone insane. Maybe I've gone insane a little bit to be here in this spiritual journey, but no, I don't want to lie. I don't have anything to gain. Just so I'm a little channel. Why am I going to be saying shit for I'm already here for 7 years? Why I'm going to be lying? At the end of the day, I'm always going to be right. Whatever I'm going to be saying anyway, I'm always right. Why? Because see, there's God and universe. They know everything. I'm just a channeler. I'm just their vessel. And I'm going to be very thankful, because no money in this planet, not even the $1 trillion, you can even pay universe to give you some kind of superpower, and superpower to even come back in here and going to be speaking about kindness and love and peace, and going to be coming back here and going to be saying, okay, you know, you might be thinking like superheroes, superpower are just on sci-fi fantasy, like, you know, you wake up one day and then that's it, like you, oh my god. But I think that's what happened to me anyway. One morning I woke up in New York City, and then I have mind power. I have evolved into my favorite superheroes. I like Jean Grey. She has psionic abilities, telekinesis, telepathy. And I like Catwoman. She roaming around New York City. And I like Mystic. She's a shapeshifter. But I kind of like Mystic because she can fight. You know, she's flexible. She's like a blue body, but she can morph into anything, and then she can just like really be flexible and be fighting. And that's the reason like I like. But you know what? I'm not a villain unless if you're going to be right in front of me and going to provoking me. I'll be the biggest biatch or something. But because we're feisty anyway, you don't let anyone walk all over you. Who are they anyway? Because as far as I know, whoever, they can have so much money, they still look ugly. And we don't have so much money, we don't even have to try so hard. But what is real beauty? So see, Soul Tribe, don't, you know, you gotta learn that you can be beautiful too without breaking the bank so much. You just have to like incorporate and learn like self-care, self-love. I got into so much DIY or Like there's like simple means on how to like take care of yourself, like skin, body. But you know what, we need to sleep better as well, so we don't develop like this raccoon eyes or something like that. But it was really so hard, it was so difficult. That's the reason why, like, and then if you going to let me like channel 5 days 6 days a week, I'll drive myself insane, Soul Tribe. And we don't even have money, we don't even have sleep, we don't have energy. I'm not even complaining, you know, like, Soul Tribe, just take care of you. I think I am going to go now. You know, there's so much beauty in this planet, there's so much beauty in this world, just so to come in here right in front of you and going to be complaining. It's not supposed to be like that. We're supposed to be like planning weddings, planning our happily ever after, and we're supposed to be the ones propagating like high vibrational souls, not like snakes and psychopaths. So see, that's the difference into this world now. It's not supposed to be like negative, toxic people going to be wanting to be much more powerful and wanting to like put their dominion in this planet. What's the relevance there? You're all psychopath, toxic people, bad people, evil people. Why would this planet Earth want you? Why would this universe want you? So no one wants people like that. When in fact, like, if high vibrational, simple and beautiful souls just wants to be happy, it's not even a lot or something like that, why can't this collective be the ones going to be happy? And you know, we're supposed to be the one who's going to be go out and multiply, not going to be like bad people who's going to be, we're going to look at them and then they're multiplying. What the F? WTF. Okay, I am going to go now, Soul Tribe, but I just really pray that your person is a good man or a good woman or a good person. That's it, because there's no way this collective would want to be condoning any bad people, toxic people, bad energy, whatever. What's the purpose of doing shadow work? What's the purpose of gaining supernatural ability or something just so we can let bad people walk all over us? I'm not going to allow it, and you're not going to allow it ourselves, and forget them. But you never know, you know, we all make mistakes anyway. So just because some people could have made mistakes in the past doesn't mean they cannot change. Change is inevitable. Change can happen as well. Just because they're so toxic, like whatever, they don't know whatever, you'll never know. We have guardians here, and then if that's truly, that person is truly your counterpart, they will have guardian angels, they will have beautiful guides as well. And then you, my collective, you're possibly going to be their spirit helper and their guide as well, to illuminate their path, to not let them be much more distracted. They're supposed to see you like that. So anyway, I am going to go now, Soul Tribe. I hope you like the cherry blossoms. That's it. I am done. Maybe we could, you know, like, I really love these cherry blossoms in here. Wow, it's so beautiful, Soul Tribe. Like, I don't even know how to try to describe all these cherry blossoms. My mom, she sees all these cherry blossoms as well. Oh my God, like, it's all over. We are here underneath, but it might not be here for another week, because it's going to be blown now. Like, a lot of petals is already in the ground. Guys, take care of you. I'll come back again soon. Elizabeth G. Elizabeth, oh my God, San Antonio, Texas. How are you, Soul Tribe? Angel guides. Oh, Igors. Flourish, how are you guys? Yeah, look. The cherry blossoms is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Maybe the cherry blossoms in the Central Park, maybe it's already bloomed as well. And then there's also, it's so dry. Look, I was just taking a photo right here a while ago. Sorry, because look, ah, it's so pretty. Okay, I think my camera just zoom up. Okay, maybe like this. Before, like, I tried to channel, like, I'm right here. I'm all over the cherry blossoms anyway, every year, every springtime. Okay, I love you guys. You can take care of yourself, okay? Don't even say, yeah, you're the only one struggling. If there's a person who went insane in here, I already beat you into that. I already gone insane before you even thought that you're going insane. So, okay, Elizabeth G, hello everyone from wherever place are you. Don't worry, I'm an immigrant as well, born and raised in the Philippines, and superhuman. See? Superhuman immigrant. You're not supposed to be like, you know, this world is for everyone. But I do understand rules and regulations as well. But this world, it don't matter, because the US is very hostile to everyone right now. And I don't know who are celebrating on other people's pain and misery. No, you don't do that. I'm sorry, okay? Because you're still mortal, you're still human. How much karma you want to be trying to, like, piling high? Everything has consequences. You might be in power right now, or you might be thinking like you all have that, whatever. You're going to pay for that, especially if there's bad energy and bad karma. So I am going to go now. Wow, sorry guys. If you do not agree with whatever my opinions are, whatever I'm trying to say, just put it in your ear, because I cannot contradict myself. I cannot, like, turn away, like, I'm an immigrant. So why am I going to, like, but I know that there's some crazy things that's happening too anyway. But I just think, like, people in power should at least be kinder as well and be good people. That's it. Okay, I am going to go now. Bye guys. Have a wonderful